first morning, waking up, going to the balcony and looking outside at where we're arriving. That's right, it's the first port day here in Stavanger in Norway. Stavanger being quite well known for being the oil capital of the North Sea. What will we see in Stavanger? Well, stick by and let's have a look. But as we're pulling into Stavanger, it's time for that typical morning cruise tradition. That's right, it's time to get up and go and get some breakfast. And for the first day, we decided to go and have our breakfast served to us by the expert staff at the main dining room. And here we are with our coffees and a selection of delicious breakfasts. It was really nice to get served in the main dining room, and the chia seed pudding is to die for. Now, this is a common theme for this cruise, but it was a bit of a rainy start to the day. We didn't have any excursions booked for this cruise, as I've mentioned before, so we decided to get off the ship nice and early and go and explore Stavanger on our own at a leisurely pace. We had plenty of time, no specific plans, and we were able to have a good walk around the city, taking pictures, looking around and seeing exactly what Stavanger has to offer. It's amazing to think this would be very, very busy later on in the day, but as we were off nice and early, we got to see all of the sights without all of the tourists everywhere. It was a really great opportunity to get around. Even if the weather wasn't as great as we'd liked, it was still perfect for viewing the area. And as this is rainy usually throughout the year, it was quite natural to be rainy today. And good morning everyone, and welcome to the beautiful city of Stavanger here in Norway. As you can see, it's pretty wet, but this was expected, and it's quite often rainy here in the Norwegian fjords, especially at the moment because it's the start of the summer season. It will get warmer as the season gets on. But today is a wonderful day to explore the city, because on Sundays, the city of Stavanger, in fact most places in Norway, close completely down. So it's not a day for shopping, the shops won't open today. It'll just be a day for looking at the sights, taking some great pictures, exploring the area and getting some amazing experiences. The restaurants and coffee shops will open, and it's a perfect opportunity to try some local cuisine, especially the local bread. Catch you later, Ethan. With very little in the way of shops and such open at this time of day, we decided to start our day off by finding a coffee shop. We had great coffees, some lovely snacks including some pastries, and it was really nice to start the day with a relaxing drink. Certainly different to the ship. I felt that the coffee was very good quality compared to what we had on the ship. Not to say that the ship's coffee is bad, just that I prefer the coffee here. It was really nice to get some local buns, like this cardamom bun as well, which is very unusual and very local to the area. Espresso House is a chain, and you'll find it all over Norway. Now, it's really easy when you're in a place like Norway to go into the cities and explore the shops and the restaurants and the museums and things like that, but you're missing out on just the natural areas of the area. So what we've decided to do is just find somewhere on the map that looked like we get a good view, and we had a wander. We're completely out of in the middle of nowhere, but look at the views we have here of the fjords. This is just a train station next to an industrial estate, but we have a lovely view of the fjords. It's beautiful here, and it's really great to see Norway as it is for the Norwegians. So we just walked through a place where lots of people live and saw what their homes are like, which look really nice, very modern, very green. Scandinavia is known for being quite a green place. They love electric cars, they do a lot of gardening, and it was really cool just to see some people in their environment rather than just see the tourist stuff. So don't be afraid to have a wander and have an explore. Use your phone, Google Maps, things like that, to find yourself routes and things you want to do, and make sure you stay safe. but please do go out and explore, see the world. You're here in Norway, you're here on a holiday of a lifetime, especially if you've come all the way from the US. Don't miss out on sites like this. But yeah, we had a wander here. Shortly we're going to have a walk right back to the city centre, making use of all of the lovely coastal path, and yeah, it'll be really great. So see you soon. One thing that took us by surprise was just how many of these crazy jellyfish we found in Stavanger. They were everywhere. Any body of water you found, there were tons of jellyfish. It's not something that I'm personally used to seeing quite so much of, but it was really interesting, and when we got back on the ship, we were even able to see them off the side of the ship. They were everywhere, all around us, all the time. It was quite fascinating. Soon enough it was time to head back to the ship. The beautiful Carnival Pride was waiting there in the dock for us, and it was time to go and get some lunch. We raided the buffet for all types of things: fish, chicken, and of course a healthy display of cakes and cookies. There were pasta, there was burgers, there was bagels, there was everything you could want, and then of course a nice cheese plate with a glass of wine on the balcony before we celebrated the evening. Then of course it was time for the main dining room, where for tonight we had the Greek salad, the ceviche, and the lentil, pumpkin and chorizo soup. Those were our starters, and they were all delicious. For main, I had the stuffed portobello mushroom. We also had the Wiener Schnitzel and the baked ziti. The all-important desserts: the chocolate panna cotta, which is the low-calorie, no-added sugar option, was delicious. The cheesecake served with the strawberry sauce, and of course, the Carnival melting chocolate cake. What an amazing meal, and this was day 3 aboard Carnival Pride. It was a really great opportunity to try lots of things, and if you do have anything or any requirements with your diet, MenuMate is now available. Speak to the maitre d', speak to your staff, and they will make sure that they tell you everything about any allergies or nutritional information. Thanks guys, see you soon.